Hey, how's it going?
Hey, it's going good.
What do we got?
I have for you a Gibson Elite Custom from 1987.
Okay, it's obviously an SG, right? So what does SG stand for to you?
As far as I know, it's supposed to mean solid guitar.
Okay, I always thought it was small guitar because Angus Young played one in AC/DC all the time, and he was a little tiny guy.
That's true. I'm here today to sell my 1987 Gibson Elite Custom Electric Guitar. This guitar is special because it has 3 pickups instead of 2, which was a mistake. I'm asking $4,000 for this guitar. If I make the sale today, I'm planning on decking out my drum set with some cool cymbals.
This is pretty cool, man. Pretty much every single rock star played one of 2 guitars. They either played a Gibson or a Fender.
Yeah.
Gibson started off making mandolins back in 1906, but I never was able to keep up with them. Tell me a little bit about it.
So this guitar is a mistake guitar. It has 3 pickups instead of 2.
What was the deal with these? Like, they had a mistake on the assembly line or something like that? They added a 3rd pickup, and then they shut down the assembly line once it happened and then stopped making them. But there's only like 100 of them, right?
In fact, there's 23 others just like this, so 24 total.
Okay, all in the same metallic sunset color?
Yeah.
So where'd you get it?
I bought it online from a notable dealer.
So do you got any provenance or anything for it like that?
Yeah, this is the letter right here. Gibson sent this letter to some collector that had owned this guitar in the past, and this states exactly what happened on the assembly line.
Okay, this is not something I've ever seen before. So what are you looking to do with it?
Well, I'd like to sell it.
Okay, and how much are you looking to get?
I'd like $4,000.
To be honest with you, man, I have no idea. You mind if I have a buddy of mine come down, maybe check it out, make sure it works, and give me an idea of what it might be worth?
Absolutely.
Okay, hang out. I'm gonna go grab an amp, and I'll see if I can get them down here, okay?
All right.
Appreciate it.
There are 23 other guitars like mine, and I'm hoping that the expert still finds my guitar really collectible.
I got a customer in the shop with a 1987 Gibson Elite custom guitar. He's asking $4,000 for it, but it's technically a factory mistake. So I called up our music guy, Scott, to see if we'll be rocking this deal. Here you go, Scott. 1, 2, 3 pickups on a Gibson SG like this. It just doesn't really happen.
Well, you don't see too many of this version of the guitar with the 3rd pickup. This was supposed to be an Elite with 2 pickups, which basically are the electronic part of the guitar that makes it all sound through the amp. This version actually was a factory mistake with the extra pickup put in. So instead of wasting that, they decided to come out with their own submodel of it. Do you mind if I give it a spin?
Please do.
Thanks. All right. So I'm sighting the neck, just seeing how straight it is, if it's got any particular warping or anything. Cosmetically, it's in nice shape. A few dings and dents, some play wear, normal stuff.
You mind plugging it in and make sure everything works?
No, absolutely. With a guitar that's over 3 decades old, you definitely want to check it out, make sure we can play it. All right. Let's see what we got. Everything's working the way it should.
So does the 3rd pickup add anything extra to the sound or anything like that, or?
It's a little bit different sound than a 2-pickup guitar, but actually not more sounds than a 2-pickup guitar. Just a flavor of ice cream choice. Some people like, some people don't.
Okay, so give me an idea. What do you think it's worth?
Well, given the dings and dents on it and the condition, which is quite nice, I'd say somewhere in the neighborhood of, mid 3K range.
All right, man. Well, I appreciate you coming down. Thanks for helping me out with it.
My pleasure.
I'll call you next time. See you soon.
All right, take care.
So, you heard what my guy had to say. I mean, at most, it's worth $3,500 retail. What will you take for it?
How about an even 3,000, and I give you a really good rock yell?
Better be really good. Let's hear it.
All right.
You know what? I'll give you the $3,000 so I never have to hear that again. We got a deal? 3,000?
We got a deal.
There's a guy right around the corner. He'll write you up, all right?
All right. With the money I just got from my Gibson, I'm gonna buy some cymbals and a snare drum for my drum set.
Okay, what do we got here?
We got a coat that belonged to Lee Harvey Oswald.
Okay, I'm intrigued.
Yes, the man who assassinated JFK, so they say.
So they say. And I always like a very good conspiracy theory.
I'm at the pawn shop today to sell a coat worn by the infamous Lee Harvey Oswald. I got the coat from my dad, who actually got it from Lee Harvey Oswald's brother, Robert. The coat is in pristine condition. I'm hoping to get $20,000 for my Lee Harvey Oswald overcoat.
This is incredible. And this is the mother of all conspiracy theories. Lee Harvey Oswald. Just about everyone on the planet knows that he is the guy that has been accused of assassinating JFK. I say accused because he was never convicted of it. He was arrested, questioned, and assassinated himself. So he never confessed, claimed till the end that he was being framed, and that's one of the reasons why the conspiracy theories fly and everything else like that. There's probably been 1,000 books written about this. No one agrees on anything. I got my theories, but, you know.
Everyone does.
You can take that $5 and go to a coffee shop and maybe get a cup of coffee. Well, anyway, let's take a look. There we go. Lee H. Oswald. It's very interesting. I tell you, I usually don't buy anything from like murderers or mobsters or anything like that. But this is a little different because this is the man centered around the biggest conspiracy theory the world has ever seen. And I do know the only full-length photograph that exists of Lee Harvey Oswald is him in Minsk wearing an overcoat. It's probably this one right here. So that is very interesting. Do you have any paperwork with this?
I actually do have a certificate of authenticity right here. Here you go.
And you have paperwork here signed by Robert Oswald, his brother. All right, so I'm convinced it's real. So how much you want for it?
I'm asking $20,000.
Okay. Okay, here's the thing. It belonged to a very historical figure, but associated with bad things, so it's a difficult sell.
Of course.
I'll give you $5 grand for it.
I don't think I can do it for $5 grand. I think the lowest that I will go is $12,000.
I'll tell you what, I'll give you $7 grand for it.
I think this item speaks so many words, and I think it has such a uniqueness to it that I just can't go that low for it.
All right, if you change your mind, let me know.
Thank you.
It's all a conspiracy.